right, so here we are. Now we're in this big controversy with who you should vote for, Tammy Duckworth or Senator Mark Kirk. The Illinois GOP is asking that we all vote for Mark Kirk because we all know what kind of a skank that Tammy Duckworth is. Well, guess what? Mark Kirk isn't any better. All right? And so why aren't people getting energized over Mark Kirk? Well, first of all, you guys are sitting here and you're coming and trying to tell us that we need to vote for Mark Kirk, because if we don't vote for Mark Kirk, then Tammy Duckworth wins. And that could be a problem. Well, let me tell you something. Mark Kirk is a problem to begin with. He's already a problem. All right? And the other problem is the Illinois GOP. Yeah, if the people are upset and you can't energize them to vote for Senator Kirk, it's because of you, the Illinois GOP. Yeah, you, Mr. Snyder, Mr. Tim Snyder, the big tall guy who tries to use his height and his big mouth to intimidate people. Yeah, it's because of you. Okay, you're a big turnoff. All right, you got no leadership skills whatsoever. We were told, the Illinois voters were told, especially the Illinois Tea Party, they were told, you know what, go ahead and vote for Mark Kirk. Don't worry about Mark Kirk. The Illinois GOP will keep him in line. Well, guess what? You guys failed. You didn't do your job. Just like Obama breaks promises, so do you guys. All right? And then when Jim Martyr was running, okay, you didn't have to like Jim Martyr or anything, all right? But you were supposed to stay neutral. And no, you didn't stay neutral, right? You wouldn't support a debate between Jim Martyr and Mark Kirk. No, Mark Kirk was your boy because he's got the money, doesn't he? And he's got the bullies to go around telling people that you don't want direct elections, all right? And now you're coming to us saying we need to go out there and support Mark Kirk and really get behind him. Well, guess what? Go to hell. We don't have to do anything. We don't take orders from you, all right? You were supposed to take orders from us. You incompetent bastards didn't do your job. All right? You didn't do your job. Mark Kirk voted for tax increases. He voted to fund Obamacare. He voted for gun control. He voted for abortion. He is no different than any other Democrat on Capitol Hill. And the day that Mark Kirk stood down there in Springfield and said, I am the most conservative senator in Washington, you lie. In the words of Congressman Joe Wilson, Mark Kirk, you lie. You are not conservative. You are anything but. All right? You can't even lie right. That's your problem, Kirk. You can't even lie right. Okay? You couldn't even sell it. All right? You're a murderer. You know what? You're responsible for those babies dying. Okay? For those babies that get aborted. You want sympathy for me after you had a stroke when you're voting to get those babies killed. Hmm? And then you're telling people, well, it's their choice. Yeah, it is their choice, right? So you know what? Whatever happens to you, if somebody wants to help you or not, guess what? Now it's our choice. We don't have to help you. All right? Now, a couple of you have asked, all right, well, we need you to talk to people, to vote for Mark Kirk. Okay, you want me to tell people to vote for Mark Kirk? Okay, here's my advice to you to my Tea Party friends. All right, if you have to vote for Mark Kirk, I know you don't like to. All right, go inside that polling booth. All right, plug your nose and pull the lever for Mark Kirk. All right, if you can do it. If you can do it. If you can't do it, well, I don't blame you. Yeah, we should vote for Chad Coffey, but you know what? Here's the problem. Here's why we can't vote for, here's why Chad doesn't get any attention, and this is why Jim Martyr doesn't have, you know why? I'll tell you why. Because they don't have the money to buy the Illinois GOP. That's why. All right? It's all about the money. With the Republicans and the Democrats, it's all about the money. All right? If Chad Coffey had money, all right, he'd get the Illinois GOP, and he'd have the votes and everything, and you'd be hearing what a great man he is. But since he doesn't have the money like these other crooks do, you never hear from Chad Kopey. And you know what? Chad Kopey's a good man, all right? His heart's in the right place. He's got a brain, and he uses it, and he's not afraid to speak out. He would make an excellent senator, all right? Unfortunately, he doesn't have the money to bribe the Illinois GOP, all right? Yeah, so, and Tammy Duckworth, yeah, there's nothing to say about her. Have you noticed anything? Tammy had a baby, right? You remember that? Yeah. Why haven't we heard anything more about the baby? Why don't we hear about her husband? What kind of life is she leading? I mean, if it's about our children and the babies and everything and our kids in the future, don't you think she'd want to put her out there? No. You should, but she don't. Okay? Tammy Duckworth is in it for herself. And you know what? This brings up another point. Remember Judy Brown I was telling you about? Judy Brown did contact Tammy Duckworth. Okay? And Tammy Duckworth and Mark Kirk are equal. Neither one of them has reached out to this Vietnam vet. Okay? They're ready to let this little old lady be thrown out on the street just like everybody else. Okay? You guys don't care about people. You only care about yourselves. All right? And you might want to start working, and you might want to starting to be a little more oppressive. All right? Even use your force. All right? Because you guys are a complete freak show. You are. All right? Well, there's nothing I can do to help this. You don't have these powers. There's just nothing you can do to help Judy Brown. You know, I wish there was something you can do, but you can't. But when it comes time to throw her out, all of a sudden you got all of these powers to throw this little old lady out. Yeah, all of a sudden you got the power. And you're trying to impress me? That's what you can do. That's what you can. You went to this police academy. You studied law, right? You ran for public office and everything, all right? To throw a little old lady out. You're kidding me. That's the best you can do. That's the best that you've got. That's the best you can do is throw little old ladies out on the street for non-payment of taxes. You're kidding me. You couldn't even find out if there's something you could do to help her, okay? She's a veteran. God damn it, she's a veteran. It's bad enough that you ignore us, all right? It's bad enough that you ignore old people. But old people and veterans who have nothing, and there's nothing, you don't even lift a finger. And then you want us to go out and campaign for you, put out signs, tell people what a great person you are and everything. No. No. We're not doing it. Okay, we got better things to do. We got families to raise and things like that. We ain't got time for y'all. Okay? Our time is money too, and our time is precious too. And that 1 hour that we spend away from our husbands or from our wives or from our kids, once that 1 hour is gone, that's it. It's gone. You don't get it back. All right? Time is money. All right? And talk is cheap. And a lot of you guys in the Illinois GOP who want us to vote for Mark Kirk, okay, you're cheap too. All right? Yeah, Tammy Duckworth is her husband's some high-ranking, yeah, God only knows what he does in the military. I don't even care, you know. Neither one of them impresses me. Neither one of them impresses me. I'm just really angry right now. And like I said, there's a couple things I'm doing right now. I'm not giving everything away, but you are going to be held accountable. All right? Now, you want people to vote for Mark Kirk? All right? That's up to you to sell it, to go out and tell people to vote for Mark Kirk. All right? I'm not going to do it for you. That's your job. Okay? And what you're going to have to do is tell them why they need to vote for Mark Kirk. and say because otherwise Tammy Duckworth wins, that's not going to help you any either. All right? You guys failed to do your job. In the Illinois GOP, you failed to do your job. You didn't keep your word. Your word means nothing to us anymore. Your little old lady's getting thrown out, and now you want us to help you with Mark Kirk. Well, lots of luck. All right, so you folks stay posted and everything. We're going to have, tomorrow, we're going to start with our first action item here for Judy Brown. There's one thing I'm going to ask you to do for me tomorrow to help Judy Brown out, okay? And next week is going to be very busy, so you won't be hearing from me, all right? But when I get back, we're going to get back. We're going to help Judy out. We'll do whatever we can, all right? I'll talk to you folks soon. Y'all take care.